We need to take ultimate client relationship and digital strategies seriously. And here's why. Wall Street's coming after our business. They're coming after our brokers. They're coming after our clients. They're coming after our relationships. And we need to make sure we have a bulwark against that. We need to make sure that we are paying attention to those relationships. There are companies that have different business models out there with different cost structures. We need to elevate what we do beyond full service. That's become commoditized. We need to go beyond that. So I take on the challenge, and I think it's wonderful because it causes us to be better. Most of the companies out there that are recruiting brokers are doing that and to reflect on their brand. They're not giving brokers websites, they're giving broker web pages. It's like we're back 20 years ago, because when you click on that logo in the corner, it goes to that company's site. We have committed to supporting our brokers. On their pages, you click on their name, it stays on their page. They never leave that broker's website. We're looking at the competition and we're saying, bring it on, because we have the plan that is required to make sure that we stay on top and ahead of what's going on. It just requires us to be in partnership with our brokers. We don't expect them to do everything on their own. We're here to partner with them, and we're asking for their part to engage in the relationship component. We'll back them with the technology component. As an executive, my vision is that for each individual broker, every office leader and every owner would understand what ultimate client relationship is for themselves, for their brokers if they're an owner or office leader, and for every broker agent with their clients, that they would not just use technology to be hip and cool, but technology would serve to deepen the relationship with each individual client. So in 2018, we're a year now into our new website and system, and we're hearing all the time, we just can't wait for the CRM system to be finished. And yet we have the absolute best CRM collateral in the industry. Property Tracker with saved searches creates market insights, a report that is unparalleled for any real estate company, including the big portals with hundreds of millions of dollars behind them. There's no real estate company that can touch this collateral. And if we could really wrap our minds around every single client that we have in our database would have at least one saved search, and that monthly they're getting a report that is unique to them. This is actually not CRM, it's UCR. We have actually superior to the CRM systems and the collateral they have, because typically that collateral is the same thing for every single individual. Ultimate client relationship through Property Tracker Market Insights, every individual gets individualized content. No other real estate company has the ability to do this. A couple of things that really excite me. One, when I'm in the offices, we do pilots of all our labs before we publish them and put them out for the brokers. These are tested in real-world environments, modified before they're ever recorded and delivered. And I love being in an office with experienced brokers who've been around 12, 15 years and have heard about Property Tracker for all that time. And they kind of are not really digging it. They're not feeling it. And then by the time we're done going through the lab, where it really gives them the understanding of the power that it has in its new iteration, I love that. Watching these, including 1%ers, they're like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize. And it's okay, it wasn't their fault. We just need to tell a better story. So I love seeing that. Then I love seeing when people have taken some of the work that we've done in those labs, they've applied it and they've really dug in, and then they'll go to an open house. They won't just do an open house, they do seller listing launch. They get connected with those people, they demonstrate what is available to them on their websites, they share those websites, they share those apps, and out of that one listing, now they have 3 and sometimes 4 transactions. We've preached about this for years, that possibilities are there, but we've now connected the ability that for them to do that with their tools, that ecosystem, and them actually doing the work, connecting with those people, offering value, and there comes the transactions. It's happened in the South, it's happened out in Spokane, it happened in Bellevue, it happens in Renton. It's just fantastic to see people just submit to the process, to just trust the tool, and then engage. The job they have to do, technology can't do. Only humans can truly engage, and when they do that, that excites me.